Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into the essentials of communication during times of change. As organizations evolve, clear and strategic communication becomes a cornerstone for successful transitions. By the end of this presentation, you'll have practical tools to lead your teams confidently through uncertainty and growth. Let's take a look at what we'll cover together. Here's our roadmap for the session. First, we'll unpack communication hacks that empower leaders during change. And next, we'll explore how to craft compelling stories that inspire your audience. We'll then tackle the challenge of managing rumors and reducing anxiety. Finally, we'll wrap everything up with key takeaways to put these tools into immediate action. Let's dive right into the heart of effective change communication. Leading through change requires more than just passing information. It's about fostering dialogue. As a leader, open feedback channels are your best friend. Encourage team members to ask questions, share concerns, and suggest solutions. Your responsiveness shows them they're valued and heard. Don't be afraid to repeat your message across different mediums, town halls, team meetings, quick emails, or even brief check-ins on the shop floor. Consistency and variety make sure everyone stays informed, no matter where they are. Above all, be transparent. If you don't know all the answers, say so, but be clear about what you can share and commit to updates as you have them. This builds trust and keeps confusion at bay. Building on these habits creates a foundation for deeper engagement. Trust grows when leaders actively listen. Regular, informal check-ins give employees a forum to voice their thoughts. Let them see that you take their feedback seriously. Address it in future communications when you can. When crafting messages, aim to energize. Highlight new opportunities, progress, and quick wins, but stay grounded. People appreciate honesty about challenges as much as achievements. Don't shy away from emotion. Change can be tough. Acknowledge the uncertainty, share your own journey if it's relevant, and show empathy for what the team is experiencing. But what does engagement truly look like in action? Let's find out. The most successful change leaders don't just deliver information, they communicate openly and often, especially with frontline employees who feel changes first. Empathy should guide every interaction. Remember, the more your team feels included in the process, the smoother the transition. Now, let's look at the power of storytelling in leading change. Positive stories are powerful motivators. Frame every change as a journey with a clear direction, not a looming threat. People are naturally drawn to progress, so highlight the small wins as milestones, celebrating each step as tangible evidence that the change is working. Above all, connect your narrative to a cause. Why is this change happening, and who will benefit? Make it personal and relatable so your team sees their place and value within the bigger picture. Let's break down the key elements every effective narrative should have. Start with a vision for the team's future. Paint a vivid, hopeful picture of what success looks like after the change. Track and communicate progress, using real data and stories to show forward movement. Champion the early adopters, those who demonstrate positive behaviors serve as inspiring examples for others. Finally, root everything in the team's purpose. Connect the changes to their daily work, customer impact, and personal development so the message hits home. These narrative elements work together to build belief and momentum. Narratives do much more than inform, they spark movement. By linking organizational goals to real, human stories, you enable people to see themselves in the mission, turning abstract strategies into tangible actions they can own. Despite your best efforts, rumors and resistance can still surface. Let's address them next. Change naturally gives rise to rumors, especially when uncertainty isn't addressed promptly. That's a signal. Monitor your communication channels, catch misinformation quickly, and provide the facts before speculation takes root. When pushback arises, use it as a learning opportunity. Address the concerns, clarify the intent behind changes, and provide ongoing support to help your team navigate the new landscape. Here's a practical plan for managing those tough moments. Provide your team with the tools and support they need. Peer mentors, stress management resources, and targeted training go a long way. Stay one step ahead. Respond to concerns proactively, combining facts with empathy in your communications. Create frequent opportunities for dialogue, such as anonymous surveys or regular feedback sessions, to surface concerns early and address them head-on. But who carries the responsibility for this critical work? Let's talk about leadership's role. Leaders set the tone for a safe, calm environment amid change. When anxiety or rumors spread, step in quickly and compassionately. Your guidance and stability help everyone stay grounded through uncertainty. Let's pull all these strategies together and assess our strengths and challenges. Think of communication like a muscle you constantly exercise and refine. Key strengths include champions who set positive examples and effective feedback loops that sharpen your approach. Potential weaknesses: infrequent updates and weak listening skills undermine progress. Big opportunities exist in rallying participation and cutting through uncertainty with strong, purposeful storytelling. But stay alert to threats. Rumors and anxiety can disrupt even the best plans. Revisit this analysis often to keep improving your approach. Let's wrap up with a final thought on building resilience. In closing, resilient teams emerge when leaders are honest, empathetic, and encourage participation at every step. Communication isn't just a box to check. It's the backbone of successful change. Champion it, and your team will not only survive transitions, they'll thrive. Thank you for joining this exploration of communication during change. Remember, your leadership makes the difference. Stay connected for more insights, and I look forward to continued conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Your support really helps the channel grow. See you in the next one.